Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sergeant Ryan Cook, and I am the Public Information Officer for our Media Relations Unit for the City of Tempe. Today is an exciting day. By way of introduction, the people to my right, I have Chief Ken McCoy, Chief of Police for the City of Tempe. To the right of him, County Attorney Rachel Mitchell for Maricopa County. To the right of her, Assistant Chief James Swig, the Assistant Chief over Criminal Investigations. And to the right of him, Commander John Giltanan, Commander over our Criminal Investigations Bureau. Today you will hear a couple statements from Chief McCoy as well as from County Attorney Rachel Mitchell, after which we will then field some questions from you all. Chief McCoy.
Thanks, Ryan. Good afternoon. We are here today because of some tremendous police work. Yesterday, our Tempe police officers arrested 60-year-old Jeffrey Michael Kelly in connection with 3 incidents of shooting at the Democratic National Committee offices here in Tempe. Our investigators also observed Kelly posting anti-democratic signs in the area near his home in Ahwatukee, attaching clear plastic baggies containing a white powdery substance labeled biohazard. Kelly was arrested without incident on several charges. Those charges include 3 counts of a terrorism act, 3 counts of criminal damage, 2 counts of shooting at a non-residential, and 2 counts of unlawful discharge. There may be additional charges in reference to the white powdery substance attached to the political signs. This is still an active investigation, but for the past 5 weeks, our detectives have worked around the clock, running down every lead to solve this case. Ultimately, it was a silent witness tip that the public provided that helped us identify this suspect. This is proof that community involvement and engagement helps make our city a safer place. I would like to thank those individuals for stepping up. Let me be clear. Justice does not have a political party. The Tempe Police Department will uphold the law and protect everyone, no matter their political affiliation. There is no place in the city of Tempe for political threats or intimidation. Arizona is in the national spotlight right now. All eyes are on us. Our department recognizes the significance of this arrest, and we want to reassure our community that when you go to vote over the next 13 days, we are committed to keeping you safe. We are monitoring intelligence and working closely with our public safety partners to keep you safe. Here are some of the details of this case. The first incident. On September 16th, we responded to the DNC office located near Southern Avenue and Priest Drive for what appeared to be damage from a BB gun to the front of the building. Investigators estimated that over 10 shots were fired into the front doors and windows. The investigation revealed that the shooting took place just after midnight. Nearby cameras were checked at the time, and no real leads were established. The second incident. Exactly 1 week later, on September 23rd, at nearly the same time, at the same place, more shots were fired into the DNC office. This time, the situation escalated to the use of real bullets. When employees arrived at the DNC office, they observed and reported criminal damage to the front windows and office signage. About 6 shots were fired. Video surveillance from the inside of the office showed the shooting occurred about 12:35 a.m. Video surveillance was a critical piece of this investigation, allowing our detectives to identify a silver Toyota SUV, which was seen leaving the parking lot a minute after the second shooting. The third incident. 2 weeks later, on October 6th, again, shortly after midnight, A glass break alarm was triggered to the front windows of the DNC office. Our officers arrived within 5 minutes and located 3 bullet strikes to the front of the building. The same silver SUV was seen on video in the parking lot. It was after this third incident that we collaborated with Silent Witness to offer a reward for relevant information. Thank you to the media who helped get the word out and share our pictures of that SUV. This played a key role in our investigation. Community members remembered Jeffrey Kelly from a 2022 incident where he was involved in stealing Democratic campaign signs in that same silver SUV. Less than 24 hours later, our investigators acted on that tip. The Tempe Police Department was able to positively identify Jeffrey Kelly and began active surveillance on him. Finally, later this week, late Monday into Tuesday morning, our investigators observed Kelly posting anti-democratic signs in the area near his home in Ahwatukee. He attached clear plastic baggies containing a white powdery substance labeled biohazard to those signs. Yesterday, we took him into custody, thankfully without incident. Right now, I want to speak directly to those who would consider using political violence or intimidation to disrupt our upcoming election. We will hold you accountable and use every resource available to us to bring you to justice. To the citizens of Tempe, if you see something, say something. We encourage you to reach out to Silent Witness, where you can remain anonymous. We hope that people can find civilly ways to solve their differences, and that the days leading up to our election and beyond are peaceful. I would like to thank you all for being here, and I would like to extend some time to Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell.
Thank you, Chief. First of all, let me start off by conveying my appreciation to the hard work of the police department. Having worked many times investigations with Tempe PD, I know the tireless dedication that your officers and detectives have always shown. I also want to convey my appreciation to the citizens that participated in this investigation, and also, as Chief McCoy indicated, to the media for helping with the investigation by getting information out there. As public servants, it is our duty to uphold justice and democracy. This means speaking out against political violence and those who seek to intimidate or harm voters or people who are participating in the political process. This is the second incident I've talked about today involving an individual targeting people in our communities. Often, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office and law enforcement are seen as responsive agencies, but in this case, thanks to the work of the Tempe Police Department, this individual was stopped before he could cause greater harm to the community. The defendant had his initial appearance today, and our office was present for that initial appearance. At that hearing, we requested a $1 million cash-only bond. As most of you know, that means that he would have to post the full amount before being able to be released. The judge set a $500,000 cash-only bond and also ordered electronic monitoring should he be able to post that. Now, the chief has already delineated the counts that are going to be submitted and considered by the charging attorneys in our office, so I will not go over those again. But I will assure you this: we will carefully review this case and make appropriate charging decisions based on all of the facts and evidence submitted. And I want to be very clear as the Maricopa County Attorney. Threats, intimidation, or violence toward political officials, no matter what party they are a part of, are completely unacceptable. These actions create fear, and they weaken the trust in our elections, and frankly, they weaken our system of democracy. We will not tolerate attempts to intimidate anyone involved in the process. Those who engage in political violence or try to interfere with elections or discourage people from participating in the political process will face serious legal consequences. We will aggressively pursue prosecution to protect our democracy and our democratic process. Thank you.